All right, guys, Coach Chad back here again. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about your warm-up for your pull-up program, okay? Now, we're going to make this super simple. It's going to be a very simple warm-up. All you're going to need is a band, okay? Now, you guys can use whatever a light band is relative to you, okay? So in this case, I'm going to use a black band. You're going to get started your warm-up with pass-throughs, okay? So all you're going to do is take your hands into the band, and you're gonna wrap the band all the way around the body, okay? You guys know this with a PVC pipe. Now we're just gonna do it with the band, just to make it simple so we don't need a lot of equipment. You are welcome to choke up on the band a little bit if necessary or if needed, but remember, it's just a warm-up. We're not necessarily trying to change any structural ranges of motion or anything like that, okay? So it's just a warm-up for the shoulders, okay? Now, you guys can do anywhere between 10 and 25 of these. It's your time. It's designed specifically for your warm-up, so you make it whatever you want to do, okay? Or whatever repetition schemes you wish to choose, all right? So just a basic pass-through. Keep your arms straight as you're going through. As you come through the middle, you can add a little shrug. It doesn't have to be extreme, but you can add a little shrug at the top. Keep your arms straight all the way around as well, okay? Those are the basic points of performance on the pass-through with the band. After that, you're gonna need something to attach the band to. You're gonna do a face pull, okay? So in this case, I'm just gonna simply attach it to the rack. You can attach this to a rig, you can attach it to a post in the wall, whatever secure. I can even wrap it around one of these pegs, just making sure I'm at the right angle. Now, when doing the pull, we're just gonna make it a little bit more interesting by making the pull range of motion a little bit different. So the first pull is gonna be to my nose, the next one to my chin, and then the last one just above my collarbone. And then you're gonna go through anywhere between 4 to 6 rounds of that. So you take an overhand grip on the bands, stand nice and tall in good posture, pull up to the nose, pull back to the chin, and then down just above the collarbone. That's one round. Now we just go back through that one more time. And as you're doing this, you're thinking elbow follow the band line. Keep your shoulder blades tucked back and in, and avoid to some degree excessive shrugging while we're going through it. That's not the goal, okay? Especially on the lower one. So you'll see a little bit of elevation in the shoulders when you're coming up to the nose height, but you won't see it when you're coming down to the collarbone height, okay? And again, it's your warm-up, anywhere between 4 and 6 rounds of that. Then when you're done, you just take the band off of wherever you have it attached to, and then you're gonna do banded pull-aparts, okay? Now there's a couple ways you can do this. If you have a light band, you can do the band together and pull across, but the range of motion is very small. To avoid slapping yourself in the chest, you can hold the band like this, or an overhand grip, and simply squeeze the shoulder blades back together, keeping your arms straight. If there's a little bend in the elbow, that's fine as well. You just straighten out the last 1 minute. You'll get a little bit more tricep activation, which is just fine, okay? And then all you do is modify your position on distance of your hands apart on the band for resistance, okay? And again, as a warm-up, this is not meant anything super heavy or aggressive. All we're doing is getting the shoulder joint prepared for some of the work that's coming. That's our end goal, okay? So again, in review, pass-throughs for as many repetitions as you require, so you kind of play based on how your shoulders feel. Then you're gonna do face pulls with 3 positions: nose, chin, collarbone. And then lastly, pull-aparts, okay? And you're probably sitting somewhere between 10 and 15 repetitions on the pull-aparts, all right? So there's your warm-up, guys. If you have to, you can do multiple rounds of that, anywhere between 1 and 4 rounds. Again, it's based and dependent upon how your shoulder feels, how your upper body feels, and how mentally and physically prepared you are for the day. Thanks a lot, team. See you soon.